Okay. Just doing all my technical, starting this and that thing. Okay. Good. Good. Great. Okay. Good morning. In the course of my life, I have had times where I have been deceived. Been deceived by people, been deceived by organizations, even been deceived by my very own self. You too? Deceptions, little ones, big ones. It happens. It's part of life. In yoga, we talk about the Sanskrit word Satya, which means truth. So to find the truth means to become free from whatever the deception was. David White talks about the word undeceived. Undeceived. And I want to read you just a short paragraph of what he says. He says, all paths to freedom and enlightenment in our ancient contemplative traditions work on the dynamic of becoming undeceived, of breaking through illusion and seeing to the heart of things, and most practically, seeing to the heart of things by bringing three powerful dynamics together: attention, silence, and breath. We begin the practice of becoming undeceived by paying attention in ever deepening silence while following the natural rhythm of the breath. So we get deceived, and we get undeceived by paying attention, to realizing by paying attention that something is not quite right. Either we're lying to ourselves or someone is lying to us. And by paying attention and getting quiet, focusing on the breath, we can see through to the heart of what's going on. So here's the analogy that really works for me with this. It's that there's a pond that has loads and loads of ripples on it. The surface of the water is very obscured and busy. That's kind of how my mind is all the time. And then I sit and I start to breathe and to focus, to become attentive. And slowly the ripples begin to subside. They don't all go away, but enough of them smooth out that I can see through the surface of the pond to the floor of the pond. And for me, that's the metaphor of becoming undeceived. It's of getting so attentive and quiet in myself that I can see through all the ripples on the surface of whatever's going on in my life to the heart of the matter, which for me is like the bottom of the pond, and often is the bottom of myself. It's like moving through all the layers of ajita in my brain to a quieter, steadier place in myself. So we do practice this in yoga all the time, and we're going to practice very mindfully these three keys that David White, who is a poet and a philosopher, brings up, because I think they really hit the nail on the head, hit the nose on the Chaya. They hit it carefully and clearly. So whether it's being deceived by thinking that you really could eat 3 pieces of cake because they're small pieces of cake, or whatever the story is that you tell yourself. Do you ever tell yourself stories like that? I tell myself stories like that all the time. So, coming to the truth, because they say the truth will set you free. They do say that. And I think to a large degree it's true. So, widen your sit bones, back and apart. Set your feet strongly down onto the mat or onto your blocks. If you've got short legs, you can put your feet on blocks. Rest your hands on your thighs. And then just start by noticing the state of your pond. How ripply is your pond this morning? I'm traveling tomorrow. My pond has been very ripply. So whatever is going on in your life, whatever you've come through, whatever you're going through, just settle for a moment and observe and be present with what that is. Sometimes we think that having a ripply pond, being in a state of agita is bad and wrong. But it just is part of the ebb and flow of how the mind works. And we do have some control through practices like paying attention to the breath. So as you observe how you're feeling right here, right now, bring your awareness now to your breathing. In yoga, we breathe in and out through the nose, if possible. So just begin to watch the movement of your breath as it comes in and it goes out. It really helps me to close my eyes when I do this. It kind of diminishes distractions. So if that's comfortable for you, you can also close your eyes. And then just watch the breath. And in the course of watching your breath, observe if there is any change in your pond ripples. And again, it's not about doing it right or doing it wrong, or you should or you shouldn't. It's just about paying attention. It's an exercise in mindfulness. And as you are paying attention to your breath, begin to lengthen your exhalation. So as you breathe in, you can do a count in your head if that helps you, counting into 4, and then exhaling, counting out to 6. So you're just gently lengthening out the exhalation a little bit. And with each exhalation, imagine that your awareness is just settling through all of the ripples on the surface of your awareness, deeper and deeper and deeper down towards truth, towards the bottom line, literally the bottom line. And joining your palms in front of your heart, we'll chant the sound Om 3 times to begin. And you can, again, use the sound of the chanting as another way to focus, to bring attention. And those long exhalations of the sound Om also help the nervous system to settle and descend. Take a deep breath in. Bringing your hands back to your thighs, sitting up tall. Keep your eyes closed if you wish. Drop your chin down to your chest. Let the head hang heavy. Lift the shoulders gently up towards your ears. Tack them back, but the head still goes forward. And now roll your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Just letting the weight of the head hang towards the right shoulder. Breathe, pausing here. Roll the chin back down to the chest and the left ear over towards the left shoulder. Breathing here, paying attention to what you feel, to what you sense, to the stretch in the muscles, to the weight of the head, chin down to chest. Right ear again to the right shoulder. Feel your hands on your legs, their weight, their warmth. And then do little micro movements with your head, little yes, little no, maybe little baby circles. Just inviting the muscles on the left side of the neck to release a little bit more. Chin down to chest. Breathe in. As you breathe out, left ear towards the left shoulder. Little micro movements. Chin down to chest. Make a lace with your fingers and rest your hands lightly on the back of your head. So you're not going to pull your head down, but you're just adding a tiny little bit of weight and extension. So with your hands, you're gently drawing your head away from your shoulders. So the back of the neck gets a little bit longer. And then roll the chin to the right and roll the chin to the left. So adding that extension into the movement. And the breath is there. And the practice of paying attention. Bring your head back to center, keeping your hands at the back of your head. Begin to push your head up and back into your hands until your head lifts up. There's a little bit of resistance. Open the elbows wide back behind you, and then push your head back into your hands till you're looking more up towards the ceiling, adding a little back bend into your upper back. Breathe deep into your chest. And then come out of the back bend, keep the hands laced, and twist your upper body to your right. Inhale back to center. Now, as we twist to the left, keep your awareness in your legs and your hips so they don't move. Only your upper body moves. Twist to your left. Use your core muscles. Inhale back to center. Okay, release your hands for a moment and just look towards me. So if I am not paying attention, this is what happens. Watch my knees. You can release your arms and just let them rest for a moment. When I twist to the right, notice how my left knee and hip move forward. Look at my knees. Do you see how my knees move? And then when I go to the left, look at my knees. Do you see them moving? Yeah. So that happens, but we're going to bring more attention to the knees and the hips to make that not happen. So hands again to the back of the head. Twist to your right. And if you need to eyeball your legs just to make sure that they didn't go anywhere, eyeball your legs, you know what I mean? Take a look at your legs, yeah. And then inhale, untwist. Look at your legs, twist to the left. Make sure they are still and just the upper body's moving. Good, come back to center. One more time to the right. And as you are at the right now and your legs are still, we're going to do 5 little pulses using the abdominal muscles on the right side. So you're going to twist more to the right, more to the right, more to the right, more to the right, and more to the right. And then inhale, untwist. The legs didn't move, right? Twist to the left. Keep your awareness in your legs, in your hips. Twist to the left. That's it, Mary. And then 5 little pulses. More, left, 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 and inhale. Good. Release your arms down. Let the hands hang by your sides, just dangling. Maybe sit a little further forward on the chair so your arms have more dangle space. Sit up tall. Lift the shoulders up towards your ears, back behind you, down and around, and just a few big circles. Shoulders circling. Move those shoulders, Herb. Good. And then circle around the other way. Come back to center, and then lift the shoulders up, take them back, hold them there. And then just soften a little bit. So the shoulders are back, but not rigidly, just with good open chest alignment. All right, so we're going to come up to standing, hands free. Hands at the heart. Feet back under you a little bit. Mary, use the wedge under your foot. Lean forward, push down into your feet, stand up. Herb, let's move the chair right in front of you for this. Yeah. And then we're going to sit back down. Because what else is there in life but standing up and sitting down and standing up and sitting down? And that we can do it without our hands is very important as we progress through life. Stand halfway up. Twist the upper body to the right. Don't move your knees or your hips. Inhale, untwist. Did your hips or your knees move? Don't know? Let's watch. So look down. Twist your upper body to your left. Are you looking? Did they move? Okay, untwist. If you don't look, do they move? Twist to your right. Twist more to your right. 5 little pulses to the right, more to the right, more to the right. Don't move that left knee. Don't move the left hip. More to the right, more to the right. Inhale, untwist. Look at your knees. Twist to your left. And then 5 little pulses. More to the left, more to the left, more to the left, more to the left, more to the left. Untwist. Straighten the legs, come all the way up. Lift the arms to the sky. So it's just a matter of practicing awareness. And when we get super focused, like we just did, what happens to the ripples? Mine get a little quieter because I'm just paying attention to one thing. Are my hips and my knees moving? Because everybody's watching me, so I really better be doing it well. And so I'm not thinking about anything else. And that settles my nervous system. Hands to the back of your head. Elbows back. Lift the chest. Press the head back, little back bend. We're going to stay with the legs straight and twist to the right. The same thing's going to want to happen, and even more so. So just upper body to the right. Twist again to the right. More to the right. More to the right. Use your core. More to the right. More to the right. Inhale, untwist. Hips stay still. Facing forward. Twist to your left. More to your left. More to your left. More to your left. Pull your right hip back. More to your left. Inhale, untwist. Sit halfway back down. Extend the arms out wide to the sides. If your arms don't go out to the sides, you can bring your hands to your hips. Twist to your right. Only your upper body. Don't move your left hip forward. Keep it pulling back, pulling back. Twist more to the right, more to the right, more to the right, and more to the right. Inhale, untwist. Uh-oh, hips, twist to the left. And more to the left. Pull the right hip back, more to the left, more to the left, more to the left, more to the left. Inhale, untwist. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, sit all the way back down. Inhale, come halfway back up. Exhale, sit all the way back down. Inhale, come halfway back up. Exhale, sit all the way down. Inhale, come halfway back up. And one more time. Down, halfway up, all the way up. And exhale, lower your hands into your heart. Come all the way up, Wendy. She's like, oh yeah, no way. Inhale the arms to the sky or wherever they go. Up. Exhale the right hand to the right thigh. Herb, do you want to stand with your back against the wall? All right. Side bend to the right. And stretch the whole left side. So all of this twisting that we did engaged the abdominal muscles on the sides. Those are called the oblique abdominals. This stretches them back out. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Left hand to the left thigh. Side bend. Right elbow straight. Head in line with the spine. Feel. So bring awareness to what you feel, to the sensations on the side of the body. You're supporting yourself with your left hand. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, reach the hands behind the back and lace the fingers. If they don't go, then hands to the hips or hands to the back pockets. But if they go, make a lace. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the hands up off your back. Sit halfway down. Or not. If your knees are saying, no, I've had enough, then just keep the legs straight. But if your knees are willing to bend, bend. This is strengthening for your thighs, which actually strengthens your knees. Knees and hips facing forward. Twist the upper body to the right. Did the hips go? Knees go? No. Inhale, back to center. Very good. Twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Twist one more time to the right. 5 little pulses, more to the right, more to the right, more to the right, more to the right, more to the right. Inhale back to center and twist to the left. And 5 little pulses to the left and more, and more, and more, and more. And back to center. Release the hands, stand all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit all the way back down. Hands to the thighs. So the keys that David White gives us are attention, breath, silence. So sitting now, not doing anything more, bring attention. What do you feel in your body? What's going on in your head? Just notice. Then breath. And maybe that leads us to a little bit more quiet. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. It does for me. So see what it does for you. So take a deep breath in, sitting tall, feeling in your body. Feel the chair underneath your buttocks, the temperature of the air on your skin. Maybe feel your thighs. We did a lot of up and down, up and down. Just notice what's there for you right now. This paying of attention is really the essence of the yoga practice. It's not the up and down and the twisting. Those are all fantastic, but really this is a spiritual practice. So if you're just doing it for exercise, which is also fine, you get exercise. But if you add into it the spiritual component, then you get that deep connection to yourself, to truth. And the truth will set you free. Right hand to the chair, left arm to the sky, side bend. Slide your hand down the chair any amount. Get a deeper bend in the side. Keep the left hip on the ground. Now use the core muscles we've been working to lift you back up. So instead of pushing off with your hands, see if you can just use those core muscles. Left hand down to the chair, side bend. So you get a big stretch in the right side, and then engage the core muscles to lift you back up. Again, right hand down to the chair, side bend lower, if it's available to you. And you know that because that's the truth. The truth is, here I am. I'm not going to deceive myself about what I should be doing. I'm going to honor what I can be doing. Core muscles engage, lift up, and to the other side. Side bend. Breathe. Use the core. Inhale back up, arms to the sky. Stretch all the way up. Buttocks down, hands up. Keeping the arms up, keeping the legs steady. Twist the upper body to the right. Inhale back to center. Twist the upper body to the left. Inhale back to center. Bring the hands down to the knees. Step the feet forward. Wriggle a little further forward on your chair. And then do some cat-cow. So we've been doing a lot of side to side. Do some forward and back, arching and rounding, breathing, being. One more breath. Come to center. We're going to come up to stand, and we're going to stay standing up. So just letting you know where we're going. Step your feet back. If it's available for you to come up hands-free, come up hands-free. And then bring the chair out in front of you, facing towards me. So just towards me. So not the way you do it with Susan, but just like this. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So you want to have part of the chair on the mat and your feet on the mat. Step the feet wide apart. So the chair is here for support. If you don't need to hold on to the chair, you don't need to hold on to the chair. Feet wide apart. Yeah, good. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees. Take the left hand to the left thigh. Make the muscles of the legs firm and strong so the legs are really straight. Lift the shoulders up, tack them back. Tone your belly muscles, and side bend to your left, towards the left hand, left leg. The right hand can hold the chair, or if you feel steady, take the right arm up and over the ear. Take a deep breath in. Deep stretch on the right side of the body. Pushing down into the feet, lift yourself back up. Bring the right hand to the thigh, left hand to the chair, slide the right hand down. Keep holding the chair or extend the left arm up. And breathe. Straighten both legs. Mark, squeeze your right leg straight, the quad straight, yeah. Then use your core muscles to bring yourself back up. Left hand again to the left thigh, right hand holding on or right arm to the sky. Side bend to the left. So your right foot is out 90 degrees. Your left foot is level with the back edge of the mat. Slide down any amount more. Good. And then using your core, you're doing great, Beryl. Bring yourself back up. Amazing woman. And bring your right hand to your right thigh. And side bend to the right, triangle pose. So you support yourself with your right hand. Stretch the left arm, maybe it goes straight up, maybe even goes over to the right for an even deeper stretch. And then using your core, lift yourself back up and exhale, hands down to the chair. Parallel the feet and then turn the left foot out. Turn the right foot level with the back of the mat. Good. All right, straighten your legs. Connect your breath. Bring attention here. I know some of you have a lot going on in your lives. Life is difficult sometimes, maybe even a lot of the times. But right now, this is your time and your chance to just be with yourself, to have a respite. So pull in, muscles into bones. Take the right hand to the right thigh. Lean to the right. Now, as you go to the right, try not to lean forward and to the right, but like you were against a wall and you're just going straight over to the right. The left hand on the chair, left arm to the sky. Do what you need to do. Yeah, good, Wendy. And breathe. 2 straight legs. Back leg is straight too. Yes. Use your core. So we want to push off with the hand to come up, but see if you can not push off, like hands free. Bring yourself back up so your core is getting worked. Left hand to the left thigh. You just do what I'm doing because I'm mirroring you. Yeah. And then side bend to the left. The right hand can hold on. The right arm can go up. And then there's breath. You okay, Tamara? Okay, good. Now core muscles engage. Lift yourself back up. And again, right hand to the right thigh. And side bend to the right. We call this reverse triangle pose. Use your core, bring yourself back up. And this is triangle pose. Left hand down, right arm up. And you can even take the right arm further over if your shoulder is happy to do that. And if it's not happy to do that, then you honor the truth of that. Breathe. Beautiful, Herb. And then inhale with your core, come all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands down to the chair. Parallel your feet. Bend forward, bringing your hands to the chair seat in any way that works for you. Take 3 deep breaths, taking time to pause, to feel, to be present, to notice. One more breath. And then hands free, if possible, come back up to stand. So you're not pushing off, you're using your core. Bring your hands to the chair, heel toe your feet in, and come up to stand, either supported or unsupported. Lift up through your spine, draw your shoulders back. Check into your pond. Notice the ripples. It's not that there shouldn't be any ripples. There will always be some ripples. Just notice, bring attention to yourself. Good. Holding onto the chair. So this is something we worked on last week. I'm just going to move my chair so you can see my feet. The right leg is going to cross in front. The right leg in front. Yeah. So you've just crossed at the ankles. Can you see, Donna? Yeah. Okay. You okay, Wendy? Good? On Zoom? Yeah. And then pull the legs in toward the midline. Pull in strong and steady. Pull your belly muscles in for support. Take a deep breath in. Bend forward, bringing your hands down the chair. Bring attention to the soles of your feet. Which parts of the soles of your feet are heavier? Is it the pinky toe sides or the big toe sides?
Pinky.
Mine too, pinky toe. So push more into the big toe sides to make it more even. And which is heavier, heels or balls of the feet?
Heels.
Heels. So then just shift the weight forward a little bit until you feel you're more balanced, more even. Take a deep breath in here. Breathe out. And keeping that weight even on your feet, come back up to stand. If you can, do it without using your hands. And there it goes. Come all the way up. All right, we're going to side bend again. So either hold on with the right hand or right hand to the right thigh. Squeeze your legs together. This is a balance challenge. Lift up the left arm. Side bend to the right. So either hold on with the right hand or both hands, or right hand to the right thigh, and you squeeze the legs into the middle, into the midline, into the truth. Take a breath in. Use your core, come all the way back up. Side bend to the other side. Left hand down, right arm up. Squeeze into the middle. Lean to the left. Breathe. Inhale, hands free, come back up. Hold on. Uncross the right foot. Shake out your legs. Cross the left leg in front. Lift up through your spine, breathe in, and exhale, bend forward. Wendy, is that okay for your knee? It shouldn't tweak, it shouldn't hurt. So if there's no pain, you can be okay. And if the crossing is tweaking, then maybe you just go in front instead of so far across. See if that feels better. Check again. Feels better for Mary. Yeah. So check again into your feet, the pinky edges, the big toe edges, the heels, the balls, and find some balance, some evenness in your feet. Take a deep breath in, slow breath out. Squeeze the legs in, lift yourself back up. Left hand to the left thigh. Right hand holding on. Side bend to the left. Breathe. Use your core, bring yourself back up. Right hand to the right thigh, left hand holding on or to the ceiling, side bend. Breathe. Try to keep your heels on the ground. Mark, can you get the heel down, the left heel? Yeah. Big toe side of the foot down, best you can. Best you can with your particular ligament situation. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Uncross, bend forward. 2 feet on the ground. Yeah, Mary, find your wedge. Yeah. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, and fold in, folding a little bit more deeply over the chair. Inhale again, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, hands free. Good. Stand all the way up. Connect to your breath. And then just take a moment. And this is such a gift that we can give ourselves in the course of the day when we're going, as some of us do, some of us don't. But for those who do, type A types, giving yourself, yeah, everybody's like, that's me. Giving yourself a moment to just stop and breathe, to notice your pond and the ripples, and invite yourself to truth. What is it that I really feel? What is it that's really going on in me? It's a gift. All right, grab your chair and put it facing to the inside edge of the room. So mine's going to be here, but you're on the short edge of the mat. Turn to face your chair. So my friends in the room are facing into the room. Wendy's organizing the furniture. All right. Step your right foot back to a lunge. Bend the left knee. Keeping the right hand holding on, bring the left hand to the left hip. So here's where we're going. We're going to twist to the left. And my invitation to you, as you twist to the left, is that your hips don't go with you, just like we were doing here, that the knees and the hips stay put, and it's just the upper body twisting. So you've got your right foot forward. Is that right? You have your left foot forward. Okay, left foot is forward, left hand on the hip. Okay, look down at your hips and your knees and begin to twist to your left. So twisting towards your bent knee. If your shoulder is willing, stretch your left arm behind you. if you have your balance steady enough, stretch your right arm out in front of you. Otherwise, hold on to the chair. Twist any amount more to the left. Check your hips. Bring the left hand back to the chair. Untwist, step forward. Step the right foot back. Right hand to the hip. Hips facing the chair. Back heel lifted if possible. Left foot back. So we just switch sides. Twist, left. Or if you did the other foot on the first side, then do the other foot. I always wonder what would happen if we have more than 2 feet, because 2 feet is like already for me like, oh. Okay, so hips facing forward, just upper body twist to the right or towards your front knee, bent knee. Twist to the right, twist to the right, twist to the right. Maybe arm goes back, maybe left arm goes up, maybe not. Take a deep breath in and out, then bring the hands back down. Untwist, step forward. Same thing again, first side, right foot back. This time a little further back with the right foot, go longer. Left hand to the hip. Use your core, not your hips. Twist your upper body to the left. To the left, to the left. Hips still facing forward, eyeball them, check them. Then left hand to your right leg behind you. Left hand to your right leg, the back of your right leg. Stay here, or if you have the balance, right arm up. Right arm up or right hand on the chair. Take a deep breath in. Hand back down if it's up. Left hand to the chair. Step forward. Well done. Left foot back. Further back. A little further back. Right hand to the hip. Pelvis forward. Twist to the right. Check your hips. Where are they going? Stretch the arm back. Maybe hand to the back of the thigh. If it doesn't reach, you can put the hand on the hip or on the back pocket. Stay here, left hand holding on, or left arm to the sky. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe one more breath. Yes. Exhale, release. Hands back to the chair. Push off, step forward. Shake out your knees. Lift up through your spine and bend forward. And depending on your body, if your hands will reach lower, you can reach your hands to the chair rung. You can reach your hands to the floor. You can keep your hands on the back of the chair, just wherever you go with truth. 3 deep breaths. Stretching the back of the legs. Stretching the back. And bring yourself all the way back up. Please take a seat in your chair. This time sit all the way back so your back is supported. Bring your hands back to your thighs. Lift up the shoulders, tack them back, close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Feel your body. Feel the weight of your hands on your thighs. Feel the soles of your feet on the floor. Feel your back supported by the chair. Your buttocks and thighs supported by the chair. Notice your breathing. Breathe in for the count of 4 and breathe out for the count of 6. Inhale for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 6. In for 4. Out for 6. In for 4. Out for 6. And a few more. Letting your awareness sink deeper and deeper into yourself through all the layers of ripples to truth, to the truth that you know deep in your gut. To the truth that supports and sustains you through all the challenges of life. To the truth that opens a door for you to step through into freedom out of the ways you have been deceived, so that you are undeceived. Joining your palms together in front of your heart, take a moment to honor truth, the ways in which you live your truth. We'll chant one Om together to close. Please take a deep breath in. Namaste. You're very welcome. Well done, everyone.
Have a great trip.
Thank you. Sometimes things go fast because we are so in the present moment, focused. The pond gets still. Take care, Wendy.
Chaya, while you're in the air, the sea